Today's tutorial will be talking about how to create stairs of any shape, stairs of any type. This would help us to understand the difference between how to create step automatically and how to use sketch to create steps. So in this tutorial we'll be dealing extensively with the number of risers and also dealing with the boundary of the stairs and finding a way to get a proper sketch of a stairs. So without delaying you, I would like to ask for you guys to help me to subscribe to this channel and also share a video, like and comments, as I will be creating videos like this every once in a week, just to be able to keep up with the training. So thank you very much. So let's go into today's tutorial. Thank you. So we go to our new and then architectural templates, then we select OK. So we're in a new environment. All we need to do now is to, first of all, for ease of drawing the stairs, we need to sketch the shape of the stairs we want to draw. So the first thing we need to do is to set our levels. So let's go to the elevation. As you can see, this is the default levels created by Revit. So just for the tutorial, let's just change this to 3000. Enter. So let's go to level 1. For us to be able to get the stairs we want to model, what we need to do now is to have a sketch first. You might decide to use your annotates or your detail line, sorry, or you might decide to use a model line. So I prefer to use my model line because of the effect that comes with it, which is the color that comes with it. You can go ahead and change the lines as you see fit. As you can come here to change whatever line you want to use. So let me draw the shape of my stairs. Let's assume I have a 1.2 width. Go like this. Copy this to this place. And let's assume that there will be a curve. There will be a curve at some point here. So let's attach our curve to it. Model line. Let's assume that we cover around here like this. This is something is 1.5. Move this point. Offset 1, 2. Okay. Then copy. Good. Then let's split this. Let's do this, and this. Let's move this upwards a little bit. Good. As you can see, we have this now. So let's create our risers. 0, 100, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 8, let's start creating our risers. Sorry. Okay, good. 45 degrees, 135 degrees. Okay. 30 degrees. Okay. 15 degrees. Depending on the angles you want to create your stairs, you are not limited to any angle. 60 degrees. I just prefer to use the 15-degree interval for the stairs. This makes it very easy for me to draw. Okay, so here is our sketch. So with this we are able to know, okay, this is how the shape of the stairs is going to look, and it's very easy for us to select everything that we'll be selecting for the drawing. So all we need to do now is to go back to our architecture, click on stairs, and then we are taken to the edit mode for the stairs. If I use this, which is just the way, just the not the this is just the default way of creating stairs without changing any much of parameters. You can actually do this straight flights and then create our stairs, or we can create a curvy type of stairs. As you can see, depending on the angle we want to achieve, as you can see, you can do this and then our stairs is done, as you can see. But with the stairs by sketch, it's easy for you to create whatever shape you want to create, all just to understand the three fundamentals attached to it. So let's go into drawing it by sketch. All we need to do now is to click on this. As you can see, this is a create sketch mode. This helps you to create any form of shape of stairs. So you click on this and you have the boundary, you have the riser and the stair path. It is very trickish when you get to the point of sketching your stairs. You have to follow the path, which is the first one is the boundary, the second one is the riser, and the third one is the stair path. You need to do the boundary first, the riser first, and the stair path. And sometimes you might want to edit the boundary. You cannot edit the boundary when you are drawing the riser. You cannot edit the riser when you are drawing the stair path. So whenever you want to edit the boundary, you have to go back to the boundary, or if it is the stair path you want to achieve, you want to edit, click on the stair path first and edit it first. So let's start with the boundary first. The boundary is this. At this point, you can actually use the select line to be able to select whatever you want to select. So click on your select line to, which is this and this. Remember, make sure your boundaries are not closed. As you can see, we have created our boundary around the stairs, around the, make sure they are not closed. If you close it here and here, it doesn't work like that. This is just the boundary for the stairs. So all we need to do now is to delete this and this. So this is just the boundary for the stairs. So after drawing the boundaries of the line, all we need to do now is to draw the risers for the floor. As you can see, we have the 0 risers created, 17 remaining. So all we need to do now is to go to our riser. You go out of boundary, you go to riser, and then you start drawing the risers for the stairs. So because we have actually created a sketch for the stairs, it will be easy for us to be able to draw all the risers easily. So as you are drawing the risers, you need to be locking up the line just to avoid the lines missing each other if at all you want to edit the boundary of the stairs. So we have the this also. We have this also. Sorry, Ctrl Z. We have this. Let's lock this also. So let's come to this place and pick line for ease. Lock, 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 lock it, lock it, lock it, lock, lock. Okay, good. So we've created our risers. Because we have an extra line here, all we need to do now is to go back to the boundary, and then we try to trim off these lines. As you can see now, we have a complete work now. So all we need, let's now go to our stair parts, which is this. Click on the stair part, which is the last part of the stairs. Then draw your path for the stairs, and then let's add to it just this. Good, complete. And so this is the sketch for the stair paths which we have drawn. So after doing this, we can finish our stairs, and then it finishes like this. Come to our 3D, and then we see what we have done. So all we need to do now is to click on this, because we want this part to be on the floor and this on top. All we need to do is click on this and flip. As you can see, this becomes down, this goes up. So one way or the other, we might say, okay, this is not the shape of the stairs we want to have. So what we need to do is just to add to the shape of the stairs by clicking on this, and then go to edit sketch, and we go to our site. Then if it is the boundary, which is this green line, you want to edit, you can click on the boundary and then add to the shape you want to add, to it. So you might want to go like this time around, add some cost to it, like this. Sorry, add some cost to it like this, and then go another curve again, depending on what you want to achieve. Then you might want to repeat the same thing here, just mirror this, good, yes. Then we trim this off, we delete this. So you might want to have something like that. You get your risers, you just need to extend down to the lines, extend this down to the lines. As you can see, we edited the boundary, the risers. The sketch part remains the same. So just finish up, you get another design at this point. As you can see, it has not affected any part of the stairs, only that you edited the boundary of the stairs. So that is that. We have this. So all we need to do now is to finish stairs. Good. So if you notice that we have a stairs that has a frame of itself outside it. This is wooden stairs, showing the risers, the going, and also this frame around it, framing it up. So as you can see, if you go down, you can see the lower part of the stairs. So if you want to actually have a concrete stairs, all you need to do is just click on the stairs, and then you come to this place, you change it to a monolithic stairs. So this gives you the concrete stairs that you want to put in the design. And then if you have the feeling that the railing of the stairs is not what you want, you can click on the railing, come here, change it to this, get a result now. Good. You can click here, then you can change it to this. Depends on what you want to achieve. As you can see, we have different types, and you can also create your own type of handwriting. So when we get to learning about families, you will understand how to create your own family, your own railings, and some other families needed in Revit. So this is just this. Thank you very much. Don't forget to like this tutorial, share, and subscribe to my channel.